All right, welcome back to the channel, two-stroke turbo fans. You can see I'm in my driveway at home, my home garage, and it's windy and hot today. It is the first day of October, Saturday, October 1st, and it's 90 degrees. It's unbelievably hot. I've got my micro van here in the driveway. I usually bring that out in the wintertime when it's wet. It's a great wet driving vehicle. It has good power, has good brakes, has a good heater and wipers. That's my criteria for driving microcars on a daily basis, is to have those basic things. You wouldn't think that's that hard, but if you have a microcar that has windows, wipers, heat, and good brakes, and reliable, that's you're set for life. As you can see, my shop dog Stella here is laying out in the shade. It's hot. And behind this big roll-up door here, after I remodeled my garage, I have stored some microcars. And it's Saturday. There's nobody around. It's just me. I haven't driven a couple of these cars in a while, and I really want to. So stay tuned here for a second, and we're going to drive some cars today. It's a beautiful day. There's no reason not to. We're going to fire up some two-stroke cars, make a little two-stroke smoke, and have a little fun. Stella, what do you think? You want to go for a couple drives in cars, huh? You like riding in cars, Stella? You're very tired. Oh, camera shy, are you, girl? Okay, so we're going to enter the garage here, and oh my goodness, it's nice and cool in here. It says 90 degrees outside. I think it's about 65 in here. It is jammed with cars. The Isetta over there in the far corner, a Subaru 360, a Messerschmitt, another Subaru 360 sedan, a Subaru 360 van, and our newly acquired Figaro and DKW. Those are the big cars. I can fit 7 cars into my carriage house. It's a 20 by 20 carriage house. Pretty amazing. They're tight. You can see there's a little rubbing bumpers here. The Isetta has to be parked in that corner to get the DKW in because of the fog lights. Otherwise, I can't shut the door. So I feel pretty great about getting all my little babies in here. It's pretty crazy. It's jammed. So let's open the door. Let's fire these things up. Some of them are going to smoke, and let's take some for drives. All the old ones, or the ones that have a tendency to leak, have diapers or drain pans underneath them. So it doesn't smell my garage up. I can wipe them down. They all have drain pans. They all leak a little bit of gas or oil. Except for this one. This one does not. This new one. So the trouble with having so many cars tightly packed into a small space is you got to climb over the seats and be careful you don't bang doors on cars that are parked. So we're getting in the wrong side of the Figaro to start it up. And get my foot over there, because there's no room to open the door. Figaros have exceptionally long doors. Let's see if it'll start. Oil light kind of stays on for a while, but oh, there it's going to go. Okay, that car's moved, but to get the one car out that I want, which is this blue one in front of us, you can see it's wedged in there. In other words, if I try to pull it straight out, the fenders will rub on both these bumpers. So I actually have to pull out, see if I can pull this one out first. And in the meantime, I'm going to blow my garage out, my new blower. Okay, in preparation to moving the cars out, we've got to analyze what's been dripping. So we've got some fuelish oil. It's pretty common for a two-stroke. But here, we've got a little bit of a gear case oil from our chain drive, and also I noticed battery corrosion on the Messerschmitt on the tray. So there's something going on with the battery on that. I gotta check it out. And it's your leaking fluids. You'll notice I'm shutting the door to the house here, because if you don't shut the door, a bunch of two-stroke smoke goes in there. So we're gonna fire up this one first. Take a look under the hood here, make sure that everything looks okay. Don't know if a mouse or a rat built a nest in there or what's going on. Looks like we've got enough oil, everything's attached. I don't see any fuel leaking out. No chances of an explosion. Let's hope the battery's up. And you notice I got the exhaust pipe pointed outside, not to foul up my pretty garage. Okay, let's let the fuel pump run here a little bit. We're going to definitely need some choke. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. There we go. Come on, baby. Showing 66 degrees there. Oh, there we go. Starting to foul out. I gotta give it a little gas. Oh yeah. See the smoke. Needs to be driven, huh, Stell? You wanna go for a ride? I think we should. Ooh, that's awesome. Hopefully that settles down here soon. Okay, she's now idled down. Little two-stroke Demon has stopped smoking, and I think we're gonna go for a little ride. This thing really needs to be driven. It hasn't been driven in a while. Brakes are up, tires are up. I'm gonna check the brake fluid. Still a little bit of smoke coming out the back, but I think that'll clear out here shortly. Let's check brake fluid here. The way you do it is you pop the trunk, which is this one right here. Not this one, this is defrost. The one below that, T-handle, pull that, releases the front frunk, as you might call it now. That's the term. And what do we got in here? Hood latches, make sure we've got our battery, which is bolted in really well. It's our lawn and garden tractor battery. I think this is one of the good ones. It's a Deca, it's not the good one. It's like a 350 cold cranking amp. Some wiring for our fuel pump and our flamethrower. And our level for brake fluid is right there. It's not full, but I think we're okay. I don't see any leaks in here. Looks pretty good. Okay, so you just lift this up and make sure that little guy goes back into its space there. And give her a slam. Right, I think we're ready to go. We're gonna go to a couple parks. Dog's happy, got her collars on. We've got our outside mirrors adjusted. You can see my side along the car there, and then also on the driver's side, they're fender mirrors, so they easily get bumped. And oh, look who's just arrived. My wife just arrived. You?
You film me?
Yeah, we're going up for a drive.
Candid camera?
Yeah, candid camera.
I thought you were taking the Messerschmitt.
Couldn't get it out until I got this one out.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back.
Okay.
Beautiful trophy wife riding her bike on a October day, and we're going to pollute the atmosphere, create probably more climate change with our two-stroke motor. But it fires right up, and that's going to be fun. Let's put it in reverse. Let's hit the road, Jack. Hi. Okay, we're out driving our little Subaru 360, which is smoking quite a bit. I'm a little embarrassed because everyone along the strip is out enjoying dinner. We're gonna get a little two-stroke aroma in their Caesar salad. Just got passed by a bicycle. Some kid on an electric bike just went zooming by. Speed limit's only 20 miles an hour here, but you had to be going 40. That's okay. We're enjoying the day. Beautiful today. I keep saying what a great day it is, and it is. We just arrived at the park. The smoke has settled down after a few blocks, idling down to a nice 1,000 rumpity rump. And Stella is very excited to chase a squirrel. We're gonna do that. Oh, I see a squirrel. You see that squirrel, Stella? You wanna go get him? You wanna go get him? Okay, go get him. Oh boy. There she goes. Just gonna stalk him. That's the trouble when you drive a little Subaru 360 to the park on a nice, warm fall day, is everyone wants to stop and talk to you about it. So I just spent 15 minutes talking to a nice couple about their old Subaru. What a day, huh? Beautiful. Get up in there. Still, get up in there. Good girl. We had a little fun, didn't we? Chase a squirrel or two. All right, so we're back to driving our little Subaru 360. It's driving fine. Temperature staying good. Just going through some northeast Portland neighborhoods. Enjoying the first bit of fall, and it's hot. It's really hot. Everyone else is out enjoying the day too. Must have had 20 people ask me about the car at the park. It took a while. Keep going. Still's gonna keep looking for squirrels. I am seeing the first hints of fall. Some trees that are starting to yellow and red. It's starting to get beautiful. Oh, there's no Carmen Gia. All right, so we just completed our little test drive of the neighborhood in our Subaru 360. Went about 5 miles or so. Proved myself it's still a reliable car. And it seems to be, except, what do I see here? Oh, I see brake fluid leaking on my white walls. These things never can sit. I tell you that. That's nasty. What if the other side's like that too? Nope, this side's good. This side's clean. Stella, we gotta drive our cars more often. Gotta keep them going. Stella had a good time at the park, and it's pretty hot. She's tired and laying on the weeds to cool off. So the reason we pulled out the Subaru 360 was to get at another car in the garage we haven't driven in a long time, which is this one. It's our 1962 Messerschmitt KR200. I don't think I've driven it in a while. I have no idea if the battery's up. Don't have to worry about the brakes leaking on this car because it has mechanical brakes. Mechanical 6-inch drums, as a matter of fact. But I really want to drive it. It's a nice day, and it deserves to be driven, and I've got the time, which I can't say that every time I want to drive the car, but I can today. So let's get it out, see what it needs. I'm a little concerned about battery corrosion on the tray there. That means that the battery is probably all corroded. We'll see. My hot dog decided to lay down right here next to the Messerschmitt. So I was explaining how this car is actually pretty good for not leaking anything. Has no engine oil because it's a 2-stroke, but it does have gear oil, and it does leak that. Has no brake fluid, no coolant. So I guess we're ahead. Stella, are we ahead? Oh boy, you're hot and you're tired. Okay, so we rolled the Schmitt out to the driveway. It hasn't seen the light of day in a while. Paint looks good, but all the tires are flat. Not flat, but flat spotted, like it's been sitting a long time. I'm going to pump them up with my bicycle pump, and I want to look under the hood here and see what's going on. Well, I take that back. They are flat. It doesn't have any air in it at all. This one does. Just lifted the hood. I see we have no fuel in our fuel filter. Our air filter is still in there and attached. Battery doesn't look corroded. Where's that corrosion coming from? I don't know. Maybe down here? I don't see any corrosion. That's strange. You can see I've got the bungee cord in here because this is an oversized battery. It normally takes a motorcycle battery, and I put a lawn and garden tractor battery in it with 435 cold cranking amps, which is a really good battery. But let's see if it actually starts. Hooked up. 0 PSI in this tire. This might take a while. We got our tire pumped up. I'm hoping that it holds air. Our white wall is flapping. Stella, are you interested in pumping up the tire? Not at all. Now we got to check fuel. I'm going to turn my light on here. Let's see if I do this. Okay, my light is on. There's no dipstick or anything. You got to just look. There's some fuel in there, huh? I think we'll be okay. Fuel is really expensive. It went up 70 cents in the last week, by the way. That's nuts. So let's give her a little choke. Make sure it's in neutral, which it is. We're going to turn the key. Should get a red light, and let's see what happens. Yeah. Let's give her some gas. Not too smoky. Hey, I think we're ready for a ride. Corn popper, pop, 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 poppy, pop, 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 poppy, pop. Our second adventure with a two-stroke car. Stella, you feel special? Come on, let's go. Let's get in this one. Not often you get to ride in the Messerschmitt. That's a treat for you. Let's open the door for you, girl. Hey, you ready? Hop in the back seat. Come on. Hop in there. There you go. Good doggy. Yeah, it's a good dog. You ready to go for the ride? Okay, buddy. Okay, we made it out in Messerschmitt. The sun is still shining. The road is very bumpy. I may have pumped up my tires a little too much. The tires are actually the biggest part of the suspension on a Messerschmitt. Stella's got her nose out the window. I think we're going to go to the dog park. Brakes are a little squeaky, not very grabby yet, so we'll have to work those in. But it's running fine. Maybe we'll get some gas. I alluded earlier that gas has gone up 70 cents a gallon in the last week in the Northwest. It's over $6 a gallon here in Portland, Oregon. Nuts. It was down to $4.20. I thought it was going to keep going lower, but it's back up to $6. There you go. Now you know. We've been following this guy in a Vespa scooter. I don't think he knows what is in his rearview mirror. Hey there! I have to say it's a nice day, but we got to get out of traffic. Oh. All these stoplights and rough streets. Living in an urban area. This thing needs to be on the open road, like a country road. 2-lane country road. Hey, it's opening up. Here comes our road. Finally, we're getting to stretch our legs a little bit. No? Let's go to the park. Enjoy this weather. Roads are so bumpy. Alright, we're arriving to Stella's favorite place. It's called the Dog Bowl. I think we're just going to park it right here. Okay. There you go. Everyone loves looking at the car. Stops traffic like crazy. Even bicyclists. Oh geez. Alright, we're headed in a homeward direction. Sun's getting low, Stella's tired. All full of burrs. Running in the weeds, chasing birds, having a great time. And Dad's having a good time. Just the beginning of fall. Love the change of colors. Look at the trees. Awesome. Wish the road was a little smoother. Okay, so we're back from the dog park. Messerschmitt is winding down here. Got the gas draining out of the carburetor. Stella, did you have a good time? I think so. Hopefully it'll die out here soon. We blew the carbon out of this baby. Nice to get it running. Nice day for this. Awesome. I don't know if the gas is ever going to run out of this. Just have to be patient, I guess. Are you patient still? Here, a good puppy. There we go. He's winding down. And that's it. She's done. Gas is out of the carburetor, ready for storage. And another fun day. Thanks for coming along. End of the day. Stella's tired. Want to thank everybody for coming along for the ride. Really enjoy showing off my car. Not a lot of people get the chance to see what it's like to be around a Messerschmitt. Now I just got to figure out how to fit it back in here. I think my Messerschmitt is a little too wide to fit in that gap. So everything in the garage is measured in inches, right? Got to make it all fit. It's a big jigsaw puzzle. Stella, did you have a good day? Did you like going to the park? I think you did. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you on the next video. If you like my video, you know what to do. There's buttons you can push and things to subscribe and like and ring notifications, and I actually don't know which ones to tell you to push, but you probably do. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you again.